What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We're out here on Cherokee Lake this morning. It's post-spawn. You know, the fish have done spawned out, largemouth and smallmouth. So we're going to talk some post-spawn fishing with y'all today, and we're going to talk about the shad spawn. If you can see here, there are all kinds of shad all over this bank right here in this tree. We've done got fish blowing up in this pocket. There's a bunch of shad spawning all over on that side of the bank there, all the way down. So we're gonna talk baits. We're gonna talk about areas to fish today. So stay tuned for the video. Hope y'all enjoy it. You see all the flickering taking place in this piece of structure right here? All these little shad. There's hundreds of them. I know the GoPro's probably not picking it up, but I can see it with my eyes right here. All these shad. This is what you want to look for, because right after the bass spawn, they need to feed up. They need to get healthy again. So your high percentage spots are going to be the same areas that these bass spawned in during the spring. So they're going to kind of stay around that area, but they're going to feed up on these shad, trying to get healthy again before they start moving back into their summer spots there. So we're going to try to get on a few here this morning. That's what's spawning right here, guys. Trying to match the hatch as best I can. Going along this bank, about to hit this next pocket. So you want to try to get similar to that. You know, I recommend kind of going natural with your colors there, because the bass are really keen in on that. And that size. You know, like I got a 2.8-inch Kitech up here on the deck. I got a Storm Marashi cover pot and this spinnerbait. Those are my three kind of main baits for, you know, burning the bank, fishing the shad spawn. I've got a mag draft on too, a little bit bigger, you know, target some bigger fish. Looking for a big meal to try to see. Like I've got 50 shad that just followed my spinnerbait in. Using that mag draft to try to catch some of the bigger fish, but I'm just trying to put one or two in the boat right now. So I'm throwing this spinnerbait, this accent spinnerbait, double willow. It's going up along this bank, about to cut into this pocket right here. But the shad were spawning all the way in that pocket, all the way up this bank, and they'll be all back in this one too. Just gotta figure out, oh gosh, just got hit right there. Just gotta figure out where the bass are positioning themselves. I flip a jig a lot too, because the crawdads, crawfish, whatever you want to call them, they like to molt during the spring, and they get real soft. So the bass like eating crawfish a lot too during this time, because they're easy to eat. So I like throwing a jig a lot. But we're gonna quit talking, get back in here and try to catch us a bass. All right, guys, got our first fish of the morning. Not a big one, but it's a good way to start. I don't even think this one's 15. It looks like a 14 inch. I'm gonna measure him. little dude. So here is what I was throwing. This is what I caught this fish on. I have this little lay down right here. This is the Storm cover pop. I love throwing topwater during this time, just in the back of this little pocket, targeting this wood. There should be 2 or 3 more. I got a blow up out of that lay down and another one out of that lay down up there. So you can see it's kind of coming together into a little pattern. Pretty much the same pattern we ran last year. But yeah, it's this popper. It's a great presentation, shad presentation. It's better if you don't hook a stick on your cast. But the way I like to work it here, I like to throw it over there as close as I can to the lay down and just slow. Just keep it kind of in the strike zone as long as you can. This cover pop from Storm's got great walking action. You can about just sit there and walk it in place and keep it on the same piece of structure. I throw it on fluorocarbon, you know. It's a treble hook bait. You're throwing it around cover, it skips well, but you know, it's not like throwing a frog, so I don't really like using braid. And if I use braid, I'll tie a leader, because you know, a lot of times these bass will come up and look at it and they'll just stare at it. And it seems like they're pretty finicky when it comes to braid, but the fluorocarbon really helps get more bites. It's a 20-pound fluorocarbon, you know, a little bit heavier fluoro, you know, to pull the fish away from the cover, but you don't really need braid. All right, guys, finally got our second fish on the spinnerbait. Not much bigger than the first one. He's got some weight to him. And put him on the scale as well. Come on, we're gonna need to get bigger. Find the big ones. Where are they at, Lakin? Where's the big ones at? You gotta tell me. That's why I brought you today. Oh, I missed him. Got a good one. Golly. I've been throwing the wrong thing the whole time. That's what we're talking about, Lakin. 2-pound smallmouth. might have been throwing the wrong presentation. Well, I wouldn't say wrong, but this Kitech might have been just a little bit better. There we go. That was fun right there. That fish was fighting. 249. We got about 7 pounds. 6.5. I love it. Might go back down that stretch. That was 2 bites. Done that one spot there. Could have been the same fish, but come on that 2.8 inch. Oh, they're starting to bust all back in here. I'm going back through here. 2 bites on this thing. Missed the first one. Then a little bit down, I hooked that one. But I don't know, something just told me just throw the swim bait. I just caught that one on a spinnerbait back there, and I don't know. I just figured I was gonna try to downsize the bait presentation a little bit more, because y'all saw that shad I hooked back there on that other bank. It wasn't but 3.5 inches. That fish bit probably 2 or 3 times, and then finally on about the 4th cast I hooked him there, but he got off. He's probably about 2.5 pounds. It would have helped quite a bit. That would have been our 4th fish. We didn't lose them. We had 2 blow-ups this morning on the popper. One got off on the spinnerbait, and we got 3 in the boat, so it's been an all right day. Yes, here we go. All right, guys. Well, this is fish number 5 in the boat today, and 3 keepers in the boat, 5 total. It's been a struggle. I fished off deep for about an hour and a half. Just couldn't get nothing to bite. I figured there'd be more size out there, so I came back to the pocket pattern I was running, and I come into this pocket, and something was just telling me to slow down and drag this little jig around a little bit. So I did. Got that one. All right, guys, that's all for today's video. We got to head to the house. It's 1 o'clock. We boated 5 fish, I believe, with 3 keepers, and then probably lost another 3 keepers. We should have had about 12 pounds with our best 5 today, I'd say, if I'd have got every fish that I had a chance to catch in the boat. I was trying to get on the shad spawn bite, but I think I was a little bit late on it. I'd say it's pretty much over. Water temps got up to 75 degrees by midday, so they should be moving to their deeper summer spots here soon. So guys, stay tuned to the channel. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all learned something. I'll tag the videos of last year during the shad spawn in the description, or they'll pop up at the end of the video one. But thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe.